Industrial policy is a series of actions that a government can undertake, starting with the identification of societal goals, targeting selected industries, and then establishing policies that will achieve those goals. The debate about what industrial policy is and what it should be is often ideological and politically charged. This is why politicians so frequently avoid the subject or call it by other names. The subject is often so contentious that it becomes taboo. We feel that it's time to break the taboo and begin discussing industrial policy.
In our book, we also discuss what industrial policy is not. First, industrial policy is not about giving money. Industrial policy is not about giving money to companies or regions or industry or towns, contrary to frequent reports by our media. Industrial policy is about changing individual and collective behaviors in order to promote societal goals. And this is possible with, but also without financial incentives. Secondly, industrial policy is not about making government bigger. Industrial policy, on the contrary, is about making government better.
It is not a bigger government we need, but a smarter government that sets priorities and invests in broad-based growth.
It's controversial because it's based on the premise that government has an important role in improving our quality of life by encouraging particular economic policies. This perspective is in contrast to the view that governments should be as small as possible and markets should be left alone to function without intervention. We must discuss more openly our nation's goals and whether markets alone can achieve them, or if economic policies are needed to make markets work better.
Today, there is the need of rethinking traditional debate about industrial policy. Today, there is the need of going beyond the traditional antagonist positions, government versus market, market versus government, and so on. This is true in US, this is true in Europe, but this is probably true all around the world. Contemporary markets continue to demand to be fixed by government policies. But at the same time, it's also true that government continue to show how fixing the market policy might fail. And here we see the future of industrial policy. We want policy able to make both markets and government better in their functioning. We probably need more than this. The real goal of industrial policy is how to make better market and better government policies consistent with the goal of building a better society.
We hope that our book will encourage people to rethink the role of government in promoting industrial development in America. We need to see the connections between markets, policies, and goals. The stakes are far too high for us to continue to treat this subject as a taboo.